afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. Hi, my name is Mike Guest, and you might be wondering why it's me here at the mic and not Wayne McConnell. Well, the answer's quite simple. He's slumming it over there in Thailand with his lovely Thai wife, Prim, soaking up the sunshine and the amazing food and generally having the time of his life, while I'm sitting here in the UK, wrapped up to the nines with a howling gale and torrential rain hammering down outside the window. Now, does that sound like an equitable arrangement? I don't think so. Not that I'm in the slightest bit jealous, you understand. Anyway, why am I here? I hear you cry. Well, because this year was a landmark event in live open-air jazz, in the form of the Love Supreme Jazz Festival, which took place down here on the south coast in Sussex. In the words of the organisers, they say less than half an hour out of Brighton and just over an hour from London, the green, gorgeous, glided place in Sussex is the perfect backdrop for 3 days of jazz, funk, soul, blues and fusion. And in my words, I'd say it was an incredible mix both of age groups and musical tastes, with thousands and thousands of happy souls listening to world-renowned bands performing live on 4 separate stages over 3 days in glorious sunshine. And it couldn't get any better than that, folks. And while that was the case in July 2013, thanks to the unprecedented success of the festival, it's going to be happening all over again between the 4th and 6th of July this year, 2014, at the same location. Before I go any further, I think I ought to make a short disclaimer on behalf of Brighton Jazz School to say we actually have no connection whatsoever, financial or otherwise, with the organisers, with one exception, in that they very generously gave Brighton Jazz School a presence there on site for us to help introduce festival goers to the variety of jazz music courses that we actually offer to the community in and around Brighton. Well, I could continue to wax lyrical about this event, but I would rather let the public take over. You're going to hear it direct from their mouths rather than mine. And it's important for you to understand that although the interview footage has been edited down, this is for brevity and to remove silences, pops, bangs and other unwanted interruptions. Apart from that, everything said is entirely unsolicited and given straight from the hip. And in the whole of the time that I spent wandering around the festival, talking to festival goers, there was not one single soul who had a bad word to say about the festival. I'll give you all the details for finding out more about this year's festival at the end of the show, but in the meantime, fasten your seatbelts, sit back, and let's bring it on. Hello and welcome to the Brighton Jazz School Podcast. I'm here at the first ever Love Supreme Jazz Festival in Glyn, near Brighton on the south coast. Hello there, can I just have a quick word with you please? Can I mumble your time?
Hello, Brighton Jazz School. How are we doing?
I'm doing fine, just a little something for the podcast for after the event. So here we are, Love Supreme Festival, first ever.
The first ever. We are here on the first ever Love Supreme. We've got 110 plus local musicians playing on the bandstand. I think 15 bands in total. We had 4 on the arena stage last night, and the lineup is incredible. We've got Branford Marsalis playing on the main stage, Marcus Miller, Snarky Puppy, Robert Glasper. It's going to be a hell of a festival, I think.
Doesn't get any better than that.
I don't think it does. I think they're really, really pleased. They're talking about this happening again next year, so it looks like it's a pretty good start, you know. So yeah.
Great. Well, everyone's here. It's absolutely roasting time. It couldn't be better for an outdoor event. People are just pouring in. As Jack Kendon says, we have an amazing lineup over the 3 days. Loads to look forward to, and I will be wandering around getting as many interviews as I can with people, what they think of the music, what they've come here for, how they heard about it, and what they want to get out of it. Hi guys, thanks for a moment of your time. Welcome to Love Supreme. How did you hear about the show?
My partner Katie persuaded me that this would be a good thing to come to, and she is well clued up in the music business, and we're here to see now Rogers really principally and Brian Ferry.
Excellent. And what do you think of the mix?
It's absolutely fantastic. Obviously the weather's got a lot to do with it as well, but there's we've just arrived and there's a great feel-good aspect of it right away, and I think you're right, the mix is a key thing. This has got something, it seems to me this has got something for everybody.
Have a great time, and thank you for giving us a moment of your time to talk to us. Bye-bye now. Hi guys, thanks for giving us a moment of your time. Welcome to the Love Supreme Jazz Festival. I see three great grinning faces opposite me. Your name?
Jeanette.
Bren.
And I'm Ray.
Hi guys. First of all, are you jazz fans yourself?
Yeah, I love jazz. Yeah, for most of my life I've been following jazz, but not too many festivals in the past. But yeah, let's see a lot of jazz in London, in Europe, and in Cape Town, where I spent half my year.
Okay, you say, but not at festivals, and this is quite unique. It's certainly the first jazz festival, I believe, south of the River Thames, and really in this kind of layout. It's more sort of it's arenas out in the open with camping and everything. Maybe it's a first. Do you think that Jazz FM have got it right?
I think they've got it perfect, really. You know, just to be outdoors and the layout and the venue's quite compact. But the sound doesn't travel too far between the different venues, and the mixture of jazz, I think, is just excellent. Just excellent. Yeah.
Have you been here all weekend? Yeah. Okay. You've been camping.
I was the second person to arrive, I think.
You've been camping here.
Camping all weekend, yeah.
And what do you think of the facilities?
Oh, very good. Yeah, I've been to festivals before, and this is very good facilities here.
Of the bands that have gone so far behind us, who have been your favourites?
Saw Angie Perrin this morning. She was fantastic. She wasn't even on my list of people to see, but just went in there to get some shade, and she was great. She had a standing ovation at lunchtime, which was brilliant. Naturally Seven were good, weren't they?
Oh yeah, they were. Yeah.
Chic last night was good.
Oh yeah,
had a good
they were.
dance. Who else did we see? Gwyneth Herbert. She's got a lovely voice.
Yeah, I'm more for the instrumental side of jazz, and there's been some great international acts. Robert Glasper was here late last night. He was fantastic. If only they'd let him do an encore. Marcus Miller caught him as well. He was very good. But also some fantastic UK acts who are catching London from time to time. The Kairos Quartet and Troika were very, 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 very good. So yeah, but everything, just wandering around between stages, is just great. In between times, it's great. It means you can kind of fill your boots with some of the stuff you wouldn't normally stay for. You can just sample a bit of here and a bit there, So yeah, it's great. It's been
a perfect environment for that, for just discovering things. It's an area for discovery, yeah. Did you see Terence Blanchard just now?
Yeah, just now. He's fantastic. Yeah. I've caught him a few times over the years, and he's just wild.
Absolutely fantastic. I went across there to get his album. It sold out immediately.
Okay, yeah. What a band as well. The whole lot of them are. The whole crowd are great.
Yeah, they're really special. And Branford tonight?
Yeah, I'll be doing that as well for sure. And what else have I got on the agenda? Branford Marsalis. Oh yeah, and Esperanza Spalding, definitely.
Anyway, guys, thank you very much for your time. We really appreciate it, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you. What a pleasure.
Thanks very much.
Well, welcome to the festival. Your first day here, yes?
Yes.
And your name?
Tanya.
And Alison.
Hello, both of you. So, you've just walked in. What is your first impression?
Really relaxed, really nice atmosphere actually. It wasn't what I expected.
I've only just got into jazz and started to listen to some jazz, and that's why I came, because I thought actually it'll be a really good way to learn about jazz and learn about who's around, and just really excited. So probably no, I'm not really into jazz, but hopefully by the end of today I will be. But it's a lovely atmosphere.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Perfect festival, perfect situation and perfect weather.
Yeah, perfect
Ladies, thank you very much for talking to me.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Welcome to the Jazz Supreme Festival. Your name?
Tracy?
Hello, Tracy.
Lee?
Hello, Lee. Have you been here all weekend?
No, just today.
Okay, so who have you seen that you've liked?
We absolutely loved Paul Richards.
And who else are you looking forward to seeing today?
With Jules Holland, obviously, later on, and there's a couple of others. My wife's the main sort of jazz.
Yeah, Jules Holland. I want to check out this septet in a minute as well.
You love jazz?
Yeah, jazz and world music.
Yeah. And the facilities, have you used the toilets and the drinks and everything around here?
I haven't yet. But,
Yeah, Lou's we've done. They weren't bad actually. We're just off to sample the food. So.
I mean, I have to say that when I hear the word festival, I immediately think of conditions that I wouldn't really enjoy. But I think
Actually, we just come back from the car and we said how civilised it is.
yeah,
I think they've done a good job there.
spectrum of people as well. It's all ages here as well, which is good.
It's interesting you should say that a lot of people have given me that feedback, that there's a nice, gentle, warm feeling, which you don't always get at festivals, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. It's just been nice with the weather as well, making everyone happy.
I'm sure that's got something to do with it. Anyway, I hope it makes you happy for the rest of the day. Thanks for your time. Enjoy the rest of the show.
And you, all the best.
Cheers.
Hello there, your name?
My name is Vadim. I came here from Russia, from Moscow.
Well, welcome, and welcome to the Love Supreme Festival. I'm from the Brighton Jazz School Podcast.
Actually, I'm a musician also. I like blues. And I play guitar.
Are you camping here, or is this your first day?
No, I came here for the whole weekend. My favorite artist here, Eric Bibb, he was yesterday, and today I'm waiting for Melody Gardot from USA. Yes, this is my favorite singer.
So what do you think of you're a musician, you like the blues. It's called a jazz festival, but when you look around at the various lineups, what do you think? Do you think they've got a decent spread, a decent balance to interest a lot of people?
Well, I think that everything, I'm first time here, but I think everything is arranged in perfect way. So I'm staying here for camp, in a camp. It's actually, of course, on Sunday the weather is great, but at night, of course, it's a little bit cold. But in general, I like to stay here, and all people like one family.
They are. It's a wonderful atmosphere. It's a wonderful place. Perfect weather, perfect location, and lovely people. Thank you so much for talking to us. Have a lovely festival.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Your name?
I'm Stephen Wyard.
Stephen, pleased to meet you.
I'm Julie.
Hi. Are you here for the jazz, for the funk, the soul? What is your bag?
Oh, mainly jazz, yeah, but also the variety of stuff is really good. It's good fun to see Brian Ferry and Chic was brilliant last night, so yeah, a whole mixture of stuff really.
Oh, probably Soweto Kinch. Seen him in Cambridge and he was really good. Also just enjoyed Gwyneth Herbert, really, really fantastic.
Do either of you play instruments?
Oh, I play the guitar a bit, but actually classical guitar, not jazz guitar. It's too complicated, all the chords, you know.
Anyway, you're making music, that's the main thing.
That's right.
How did you hear about the festival?
I think I read an article in the paper about it. It's one of those things that sort of gradually crept into my consciousness, you know, and then I looked up online.
And did you say you're from London?
No, from Cambridge.
Sorry, you said Cambridge.
Yeah.
Great, well, it's a splendid day for it. As you say, I hope they'll have it again next year. Thank you very much for talking to me.
Yeah, no problem at all. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now. I'm from the Brighton Jazz School. Are you local?
No, I'm from London.
Your name?
Jonathan.
Simon.
Hi, pleased to meet you both. Welcome to the Love Supreme Festival. Is this your first day or are you camping here?
We've been here since Friday.
And how did you hear about the festival?
On a bus poster, a bus shelter poster.
So the poster sticking was worthwhile.
Yeah, absolutely. You heard that, Jazz FM. And who have you enjoyed so far?
Oh, so many. There was a guy called Ollie Rockenberger. He was just outstanding for me. I loved the swing music last night. It was incredible. Obviously Niles the chic were,
like
polished
the,
but brilliant.
You might be interested to know that the swing music was actually local musicians. You know, this stage here is entirely showcasing Brighton musicians. We've got an enormous number of talented people down there. Anyway, thanks for talking to me. Have a great concert.
We are.
And we'll see you next year. Bye now. Okay guys, thank you for taking a bit of time out to talk to us here. Welcome to the Love Supreme Festival. First of its kind. Your name?
Sam.
Hi, I'm Jem.
Hello, I'm Penny.
Hello there. I have an unusual name. My name's Amani.
Have you been here? Have you been camping all weekend?
No, I've just come today.
For the day.
Okay, where have you come from?
Brighton.
How did you hear about the festival?
Looking for Jules Holland, and she found the festival. It was going to be on today. Then we saw the lineup and we had to get tickets.
Melody Gardot. Yes! Come on, who could not miss that?
And Le Chic. I mean, come on, I'm just gutted we couldn't come last night. I really am. But we're going to enjoy today. We're going to enjoy.
We are enjoying
today. Exactly. But when she comes on, it's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be.
Can't wait for that one.
How do you think Jazz FM have sort of got the mix with different bands and the general layout and everything?
Perfect.
Yeah, I was going to say perfectly.
I'm
perfectly.
well impressed.
Yeah, I think that there's a great mix of not just jazz. I mean, today there was a hip-hop artist on. Yesterday we had like disco, funk. We had, we had Chic with Nile Rodgers. That was just phenomenal. That was just so beautiful. It was such an amazing experience. There's been a lot of jazz funk as well. So yeah, because it's not there. You've got the trad jazz going on, but it isn't just that. There's so much more. It's such a broad spectrum. Yeah, it's really fun lineup.
It's well organised.
Yeah.
It's clean. It's
Totally
friendly.
clean. The showers are amazing.
Toilets clean.
Toilets.
Quite
respectable
respectable
health
for a
about
festival,
and everything.
aren't they?
It's just really well organised.
I have been interviewing people all day, and you have no idea how often the expression clean and friendly have come up.
Yeah, it's a fact.
Sums
that's
it up
why.
then, doesn't it?
It does.
Sums it up.
It does. I'm really surprised. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to be the stand. It's like a posh.
And the
Yeah.
food,
It really
the
is.
food as well. This one here especially was amazing. I haven't tried every others yet, but give me time.
Soon me early.
Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. Thanks so much for talking to me, and enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're a character. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks.
Cheers. Bye-bye. Hi there. Your name?
Will Lane.
Will, and
Emily Lane.
good to meet you. Right, here we are at the Love Supreme Festival. How did you hear about this?
On Jazz FM. Jazz FM. Yeah.
Obviously, Jazz FM have been doing their stuff. Are you local?
No, we're from Cambridge.
Oh, right, okay. And what are your first impressions of the place now? Are you camping here?
No, we've just come down for the day.
Have you checked out some of the stuff that's on today?
Yeah. So far, real highlights with Naturally 7.
Yeah, that was totally amazing. And Go Go Penguin we really enjoyed as well. Yeah.
Are you a jazz-centric person, or do you just have a Catholic taste in music?
More from an electronic background, really. I prefer things like drum and bass and dubstep, that kind of thing. But we thought we'd try something a bit different and a bit more, widen the horizons. But so far, we've loved it.
Excellent. And it's a lovely day for it. Well, thanks very much for your time. Thank you very much indeed. Bye-bye. Hello, well, welcome to the Love Supreme Jazz Festival. Your name?
Darren Stedman.
Sarah.
My daughter's name, that's wonderful. What do you think of the kind of spread of people that they've chosen for this?
Obviously, the appeal, in order to try and get people in, you've got to aim for a wider audience. Jazz does transcend, it covers many, different types of music anyway. I think, obviously, artists, new jazz artists, jazz is changing, new jazz artists that's come onto the scene now, they're basically encompassing many R&B artists, and I think that crossover has probably helped introduce a lot of maybe people that were interested in other types of music genres into jazz music. And it's, I think you've seen the results of this with festivals like this. Yes, instrumentalists, vocalists. I mean, we're here to see a lot of acts. One of the key acts I think today I want to see is Gregory Porter. I think he's amazing. We didn't see Marcus Miller yesterday, we wanted to see that, but obviously Soweto Kinch is here, and this evening obviously classic Jules Holland, Melody Gardot as well. So yeah, there's so many wonderful artists on the bill, and it's just looks like a really, really good show has been put on.
We're Sport for Choice. Can I ask you how you heard about it?
Been following Jazz FM every single day, wakes us up in the morning, and just been waiting for the day really, and it's here, so.
I'm sure they'll be very pleased to hear that. Anyway, listen guys, thank you very much for talking to me. Have a wonderful rest of the festival, and I'll see you again next year.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Hello, a couple of likely looking lads. Can I take a minute of your time just to have a quick word?
How you doing?
Yep. Where have you come from to the event?
I've come from Brixton, South London.
How did you hear about the Love Supreme Festival?
Through Jazz FM.
Through Jazz FM. You're a Jazz FM listener?
Yeah.
I think there'll be a few of them here.
One or two, yeah.
And anyone particularly you've come to see, or are you just here to take in the whole event?
The whole event's going to be good. Soul Rebels will be fun today. Neil Cowley's tomorrow's going to be a good one. And obviously you've got Nile Rodgers as headline, big one today as well, so yeah.
It looks to me like a nice mix of music from the Branford Marsalis right across to sort of the Brian Ferry. There's something for everyone, would you agree?
Yeah, it's good programming, yeah, it's good.
And also, this is a first, isn't it? This is south of the river. This is the first time we've had an open-air concert, a festival down here, I understand. Do you know of any others?
No, I didn't know. Has this been going for a while then?
This is a first. This is an absolute first.
Okay. It's the inaugural Love Supreme Festival, isn't it? So yeah, it's good.
It's good, man. Really nice. Laid back atmosphere here.
We might see you again next year?
Defo, most definitely.
Thanks guys, have a great concert. Bye. Thank you for your time, welcome to the festival. Are you camping here?
No, we came just for the day.
You did? Okay. How did you hear about the festival?
On Jazz FM.
You're a regular listener?
I am.
You heard that, Jazz FM, you're doing it right. Who have you seen so far?
We've seen Lucinda Bell, we're watching Soweto Kinch. We missed Gwyneth Herbert, which was a shame because we wanted to. So
and who you got marked up for the rest of the day?
Neil Cowley, Gregory Porter, Branford Marsalis, and then we'll see.
Fantastic.
I think the whole event so far seems to be really brilliant. I think they've done a fantastic job. I really do, actually. I think they've done a great job. Yeah, fantastic. No, it's really great.
Yes, good vibe.
No, it's really great.
Well, everybody I've spoken to, I have heard no negative comments. Obviously, Jazz FM are doing it right. We've got the right location. People have come. There's one guy come from Russia.
Really?
People have come from as far away as Manchester and things for this event. Yeah.
I think it's great. You know, I mean, I think there's lots of room to move around and see things and see people. No, there's no.
I think there's a lot of concentration within the arena areas.
Yeah, all the tents are full when there's somebody on, but there's enough space to move around comfortably.
Yes. Yeah.
No, I think it's great.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, thanks
I
for the
think it's
feedback. I'm sure they'll be very interested. Anyway, listen, guys, thank you very much for your time. Enjoy the rest of the show. Bye for now.
Thank you very much. Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
So, if you could write a letter now to Jazz FM, dear Jazz FM, about your comments, just a quickie, just so that they can hear this, on your feelings about the whole event and the setup, what would you say?
Just keep doing it.
Yes,
just keep doing it. We'll keep coming. We'll keep coming back if you keep doing this.
Yeah.
What a show. What a special weekend. What a festival. And in case you didn't notice during the interviews, I was talking to folk who'd made it down from all over the UK, along with fans from abroad, including Russia, so it's definitely going to gain traction internationally too. And as Brighton Jazz School Podcast is now taken by some 70 or more countries, you, dear listener, might well be one of those overseas subscribers. In which case, maybe I'll have the pleasure of talking to you in this year's festival. Who knows? Oh, and in case you're wondering, I'll be the devilishly handsome one waving a microphone around. So, where can you find out more? Well, I'd check it out for yourself on their website. Tickets are already selling fast at www.lovesupremefestival.com, or you can find them at Love Supreme Festival on Facebook or at Love Supreme Fest on Twitter. And next time, in part 2 of the festival special, I'll be talking to some of the musicians who actually played at the festival, many of them local talents from Brighton and from the southeast itself. Oh yes, there among the fish and chips, seagulls and seaweed, we're proud to claim as our very own some of the finest jazz musicians in the country. And remember, if you do make it down to the Love Supreme Festival in July this year, you'll be able to check out many of these fine artists for yourself, along with stellar international acts in the United States and elsewhere. Well, that's about it for part 1. I look forward to having you as my guests again when part 2 hits the net. And in the meantime, take care and let's do everything we can to keep live music alive.